what's up? Scott Balkum here with Imagination Creation Films, and today we're doing something just a little bit different. That's not exactly what I had in mind, but let's go with it. Do I look a little wide? My wife said that she wanted to start seeing a lot more of me around the house, so I gained a little weight. Seriously. Before we do this kind of a set tour, kind of give you an idea of what's coming up in the future, I just want to take this opportunity to ask you to go ahead and click subscribe if you haven't, because I want you to be a great part of this community. I really do feel like you'd be a good part of it, and click that little alert bell next to it. That way you'll know whenever I live stream or whenever I upload a video, because that's what this community is about. All right, let's get to it. So that was kind of an idea. Really sophomoric. I mean, really, we just kind of put that together in like 5 minutes. I just said, you know what? Let's shoot that and do a studio tour. So that's what we're doing today. We're doing a studio tour. And I just want to show what the set kind of will start resembling here soon, and then what you can do with a simple set. So I'm going to be kind of chatting here and there and kind of pointing things out. And we're doing this vlog style, because that's how we do it here on Scott Balkum YouTube channel. Yeah. All right. So, I like to say that a lot. So if you're not familiar, these are the quasars that I use for my little desk here. And my desk is all on wheels, and this is all mounted up on a couple of C-stand mounts and a couple of grip heads. And it's completely mobile, so I can move it and the lights. The lights always stay the same, so all I have to do is just put the camera up, and everything's in frame. Now, you may recognize the brick wall here. That was step one of the studio build here, because we're going to be doing a lot of different sets, and I mean, I hope to be good at it. I hope to have some successes. I'll probably have some failures. I will share both of those with you. So, that's how we do things. And yeah, the color is going to be a little funky right now because I'm just using overhead lighting. It's the easiest. So we got the brick wall. We have the other table that we always use. But now we have a new wall. And this new wall has been constructed, and we put a window in it. We've got a shelf. We've got a clock. The window is an actual window. It is double pane for good quality insulation. We do have some trees in the back there. Those are literal yopon bushes that we just kind of trim from the forest out there. We got quite a bit of them, and they're like weeds, so it's not a problem. So if you look, you can see it is just a simple corner. What we will end up with is another set right over here, another wall that comes off. That wall is about 2 feet off of the back wall. It gives us a little bit of room to maneuver back there, not a whole lot. It is a cramped studio, but we got to do with what we got to do. What that does give me is it will give me an ability to shoot against this wall. I can shoot this wall. I can shoot this wall, or I can shoot the combination corner here, the combination corner there, or over here we've got the bar. That bar scene will be also there, and then we will also have a couple of other walls that will hopefully panel out. We're working on this kind of a hinge design, so the wall will actually go from this wall and fold over onto the brick wall. It's kind of a concept. We'll see if we can get that working, but we do have the bar going on. Oh yeah, here's some of my subscribers. Been working away at those. So let's look at the back side here and just kind of see what we did for that little effect, because it was a little bit of fun. So here's the back wall of it, and you can see we have a nice brace that's into the floor just to protect it. We had another one over there, but what we have now done is we have screwed it to the actual brick wall over there. So that will allow this whole wall to be secure. Eventually what I'm going to do is up here, I'm going to run some all thread up to the roof there, and then that way I can secure it directly to the ceiling. And then we can remove these jacks right here. So it's just built with 1x3s, and this is Luan. Luan is just a really simple 1/4-inch plywood. It's not expensive at all. It's actually an underlayment designed for tiles, but I mean it's a very smooth surface, and as you can see, it's quite paintable. Looks really nice. Yeah, does quite well. So we did like 1x4s on the window itself, and what that does is that allows the window to set out just a little bit from the inside wall, and that gives it more of appearance of a ledge, because a normal wall would be at least 4 inches thick, but probably more 6 inches. So this gives that illusion. And if we come over here and we kind of take a look, you can see, well, we have what looks like a normal ledge. I mean, all we need is really a cat. Do I have a cat? I have a cat somewhere. And you know, they can sit here, but we've done all of the mill work along the outside of it. It's hard to see because we completely covered it up, because I mean that's what you do. You build something and then you tear it completely up. Well, cover it completely up. But yeah, you get that nice ledge look. Just put a nice warm apple pie out there to cool down, and you know, everything will be great. So we've got these Yopons just sitting back here. They're all like clumped together and cable tied and attached to C-stands just so they can stand in the way. We have a fan right here that's blowing, creating those drapes, those shears to actually just kind of float. And yeah, that's working well. Right here we have the Hive Wasp 100C, and that is doing a blue, as you can see here. That blue light is to simulate out nighttime outside, but I mean, there's no real way to do it. Gray is the correct color, but people are so used to seeing blue, we did blue. Now, what we did for lightning is we have the Aperture 300D up here, and it is daylight, and we were color balanced for daylight. And then all we did was, on cue, we just tapped the button a couple times. Pop, 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 pop. And, you know, just making cool noises like pop, 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 pop really helps sell the effect, I think. So right now we're using a blue paper just in the back, and that's just a simple seamless paper. We're not going to be doing that. What we're actually going to be doing is using a white cloth, and then back over here, I'm going to put a projector. I have an old projector. It doesn't need to be anything special, but it'll be bright enough, and I can project whatever scene I need to be behind here. So I'll have live plants. Well, they'll technically be silk plants here shortly. I have silk plants right here. They'll be able to flow in the fan. Also, if you're going to do this effect, box fan is not the right fan. Get an oscillating fan. That way it goes back and forth, and it kind of creates just a little more random movement throughout the shrubs there. Just a thought. 2 of them would even be better. And don't set them on high. Set them on low. So we'll have the silk plants just right up against the window, well, somewhat close to them, and then we'll have the projected image back here, and that way I can do a nighttime projected image or a daytime projected image, just depending on what I want, or even a thunderstorm, if I want to do a thunderstorm. Now, one additional thing that we're going to be doing here, so this back side is actually going to be another set. What it's going to be is a porch. So we're going to do shiplap along the side here, and I'm going to try to find the cheapest shiplap, because I am a cheap shiplap. I'm cheap. And just going to do all of that in shiplap, and then paint it, make it look like an old rustic porch. And then we'll put kind of a faux cover, so it looks like there's a cover up there. Maybe just some beams that go across and a couple of posts. And then on the floor, I'm going to take some of that Luan, and I'm going to glue some wooden planks to it and try to get those weathered. There's a technique you can use with vinegar and water, and then you put it on the wood, and it will turn kind of a weathered patina gray. So we're going to do that for the floor down here. And that way we can just pick them up and move them. But that'll really help sell that this is a porch, because we'll have both a bottom and the look of a top. And then this door right here, we can just close, and that would look like the door to the house itself. And then we'll have the window that way. So I can have a little bit of fun that way. I have a set this direction. I have several sets this direction. And then there's actually going to be an elevator set. I don't know where I'm putting it yet, but I have this film idea that I must do in an elevator, and I've put a lot of effort into acquiring the pieces to do so. I just got to figure out where I'm going to put it. Over here where the bathroom is would be a great place for an elevator, but I like the bathroom. It's really kind of popular. And then over here, probably not the best way, but we'll just see. It's going to be an adventure. But I wanted to take you along just a little bit behind the scenes, just so you can see what we're doing and why we're doing it, and why there might be delays between videos, because I'm not always putting a video out every day. I'm trying, but I want to produce some really nice quality content for you folks, and the best way to do that is to do this. So, there's going to be a lot of flexibility here. We did a live stream the other day with sun peering through there, and just playing that one off a little bit. I do have a quasar that you can see up there. That is a bicolor quasar. It's a crossfade, and that allows me to do either like a fake sun if I'm daylight balanced, or more of a sunset. Or I can just use normal sunlight up there at the top just to give me a nice little head bounce. Today, obviously, we're not lighting. We're just messing around. But, I hope that gives you a nice little clue about what we're doing. I hope it spurs lots of questions that you would then put down below, because if you do have any questions or comments, do feel free to put those down in the comment section below. That's what it's there for. I do try to read and respond to each and every one, even if it's just to say thank you or okay. I really want to interact with my community as much as possible, and it's people like you that help me do what you are looking for. So do interact. Do go down there in the comment section. Also, follow me on social media. You can find me at Scott Balkum on Facebook, Twitter, Vero, Instagram, all over the place. Anywhere there's a social media platform, except Snapchat. Nobody does Snapchat anymore. You can find me at scottbalkum.com. No, minus the .com. But you can find me also at scottbalkum.com. But you can find me at Scott Balkum on any of those social medias. Also, do feel free to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you don't like this video, go to someone else's video and give them a thumbs down. Just let them know that you didn't like my video on their video. That way it doesn't show up on my video and I don't get my feelings hurt, because you don't want to hurt my feelings. And also, I do have a Patreon. If you should feel so inclined to help me out that way, I would greatly appreciate it. I only ask one time per video, but I just want you to know that it is an option for you as well. Also, all of my gear that I use, I do put Amazon affiliate links down there. So if you do feel inclined to purchase something, please feel free to use those Amazon links. You will get the same great low price, but I just get a very tiny little portion, and it helps me buy these drapes. Also, remember to subscribe. I said it at the beginning of the video, and I mean it again. Please click that subscription button. Please click that alert bell. You want to know when I upload, because that's how we're going to grow together and to be more spontaneous with each other. So if you click that subscription button, then you're going to be a part of this community, and we all want you here. So do it. Pretty much that's it. So as I always like to leave it, don't let your passions center around your life. Let your life center around your passions.